Hey, Adam. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone, get some puppy fun here. So we can adjust our camera a little bit. Yep, they're trying to bite the wire. They want to get that stand out. Hey, everyone, welcome. Hey, Adam, Jonathan. Hey, everyone, thanks for joining. We're going to be live tonight for about an hour. Now they're tearing up the flooring. You know, they're at that age where they're about 6 weeks old, so they're tearing everything up. They got little teeth. See if I can't give them another toy. Y'all quit tearing the floor up. Trying to get my feet now. Hey, everyone. Yep, they're trying to tear the rug up, Brown. Hey, Fred. Yeah, they're awake. See how good they act tonight. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Matthew. Fit to put the crate in here. We like to introduce the crate. Get their mind off the rug maybe if I put the crate in there. Yeah, Bob, they're 7. This is how we start crate training them. They're 5 weeks. They'll be 6 weeks in a couple days. And I love how they're carrying all the stuff around. Brittany's are good retrievers. So now they're biting the crate, of course. This crate has had a lot of bites. Yep, 9 puppies is a lot. Taking care of puppies is a lot. Hey, Roxanne, these are Brittany's. Yeah, they're Brittany's. They're having a big time. They'll start playing peekaboo behind the crate, trying to bite each other. As you can tell, we're set up at a different location than night. Make them. Yeah, Mom's having a break for sure. She's ready to get rid of them. Because they are feisty. Hey Bob, hey Brown. Make sure I got everybody. Fred, Roxanne, Dakota's, Daniela. So they're 5 weeks. 5 weeks and a half. They're close. Well, they're close 6 weeks. Two more days, maybe 3. It'll be 6 weeks. They're not for sale, big boy. They've already been reserved before they were ever born. We keep a waiting list. There's 3 girls and 4 boys. And you can tell these 2 right here are kind of the dominant ones. This one's still trying to get the stand here. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, they get. Now they're going to go to, after this, they will go to their crate for tonight at about 9. There's one having a big time in the crate with a toy. It's like they're fighting over it or something. Yeah, they're liver and whites. The dark color ones are liver. The orange is an orange. They call them orange and white. Liver and white's the dark color. You can see how fast they're running. They're getting bossy. Yeah, Austin, they're tired. Yep, we're in Georgia too. No, that's fine. That's what people call them that too all the time. The color's liver and white though. If it's a black, they actually are disqualified from dog shows. Uh-oh, getting feisty. Hey, Charlotte, Bob, Sue. Thank y'all for joining. In a few minutes, we'll put the tunnel in there. Yep, they're going to be tired later. And they're all barking. We got a pooper. Thought we had all the pooping out. Whoa. Hey everyone, hey Bugs. all looking for toys. Fixing to throw the crate in there. I mean, not the crate, the... Hey, Rosie, Yasmin, travel nurse. How y'all doing? All right, we're fixing to do the tunnel. Be ready. These are Brittany's. Used to be called Brittany Spaniels. And they attack the tunnel. They will attack the tunnel. Some of them will start going in it, some of them won't. Hey Chevy, hey Yasmin, Charlotte, Joel, Club. So now they start going in the tunnel. We try to give them different stressors. Hey Martin, Hannah, Angelina. Of course, they're taking over the tunnel. One of them's got his head poking out right here. They're 5.5 weeks, almost 6 weeks, almost 6 weeks old. They're having fun. Hey everyone, they're still full of energy before bed. Yep, you know how it was last night. They'll be asleep. Yeah, they're Brittany's. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels. Yeah, the breed standard calls for a dock tail, and I know y'all don't dock them over there. Yeah, whoever be the loudest is the boss. This is Mr. Mustache guy here.
Come here. Come here, Mr. Mustache.
Mr. Mustache guy here. Now you don't want to be cooperative. Come on, Mr. Mustache. Look in the camera for him. You see his little mustache? They got through eating, so their bellies are completely full. Oh, okay. Hey, Sue. Hey, Hugo. Sherry. They're playing rough again tonight. Yep, having fun. Mr. Mustache. Yep, he's a favorite. Yeah, they just got through eating, so their bellies are kind of full. We did potty, but hopefully they went. I know, Tyler. It's hard for them to be cute. Pretty natural. Hey, Rosie. Yeah. And they get all loud and bossy. And I love to see them carry stuff around. Hey everyone. Alexandria, how y'all doing? Sydney. Yep, they're really cute. It's hard to make them ugly. The little bellies over here. Yeah, I saw them get jealous. They all came over here. If I call them, they'll all come running over here. This is probably fitting. That's just peeing. I thought it was fitting to poop. Hey everyone. Yep, mass chaos right now. Yeah, they're all having a good time. And of course, who can be the loudest? That's a little female right there doing all the barking. She's a boss. Hey everyone. Yep. Hey Lily Rose. They're all having fun. We're gonna put the Snuffle mat in there in a little bit. They're not for sale. Sheila, they're not for sale. They've already been reserved. Yep, you'd have to go to our website, application, all that stuff. We help test all the parents. Hey everyone. Mr. Mustache guy wants to be picked up again. See, he wants to be picked up again and held. Well, I don't think he really wants to be held. Who wants some attention? Oh, your belly's big. Who's your belly? Your belly's big. Licking me. Look at that face. Look at that face. You want some attention too? Come over here. Little girl. Look at that little girl. She's like, yep, just hold me like this for a while. All right, I'm gonna hold her while we're doing it. We don't do that way, Ashley. You have to fill the application out and all that stuff. That little girl is getting some attention. Mustache boy, you already had some. Oh yeah, they're bad. They're 5-week-old, 6-week-old. They're bad. They chew everything, tear everything up. They would shred paper if they had it. Now they try to break everything. If you noticed earlier, they were pulling up the rug here. Thanks, Raven. John. Yeah, they're very destructive right now. They just tear everything up. Even each other. They'll bite each other. Everyone, we're going to take the tunnel back up and put the crate back out. There's people going crazy in the tunnel. Crate. Now this is how we start crate training them. They're Brittany's. Used to be called Brittany Spaniels. Yeah, They are fun at this age, Sue, but they're very bad. And they try to chew everything up. So we're getting them used to the crate, introducing it as a new toy. Hi everyone. Ooh, somebody got bit. And they start playing rough. Yeah, they just call them Brittany's now. They got rid of the Spaniel in the 1980s. Mustache boy being bad. Yep, they just call them Brittany's now. Whoop, somebody got bit. Hey everyone, glad you're here. I don't know, they said they were not flushers. Yeah, they changed it in the 80s. And I think they're not considered a flusher, so they got rid of the Spaniel part, which is mostly a flusher. But they got their first shots the other day and vet checked, so they're all good. Didn't find any problems. They're pointers, yep, Warren, they're pointers. They're probably one of the smaller pointers, or probably the smallest pointer. So he was asking for trouble. See Mustache Boy right here. He's wanting me to pick him up. Mustache Boy. But he don't want to smile for the camera like he used to do. I guess he's doing better. He needs to show you his mustache on that other side of his face. See his little mustache? I put it over to the side so it could use the bathroom, and it's actually just chilling out in its other crate like it said, thank goodness I'm away. I could tell he was going to use the bathroom, so I went ahead and took him out. But he's real calm. I mean, he is just a really calm puppy. A lot of times you see him just doing his own thing by himself. Where he doesn't need to have a lot of people. Yeah, he is. So he's one of the calmer ones. A lot of times you'll see him sitting down by himself, just waiting. Uh-oh, somebody got bit. Dotsy, the little liver female here. That bigger one bit her. She got mad. Hey, Lisa, I mean. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Vivana and Javier. We're going to put a snuffle mat in here in a minute so they can sniff around for food. So they can discover all the different food. We're going to put that in now so they can have fun. What are y'all two doing? All right, here comes the snuffle mat. It's like a bunch of treats in that snuffle mat. So as you can tell, the snuffle mat is a hit. Thanks, Sue. Kitty room, hey y'all, hey Kim. So yeah, we give them something to smell here. It's got little pockets that they have to use their nose or paws to dig out little treats. We break up the little treats. You can kind of tell some of the little treats are not broke up as good, but they kind of got to use their little mouth and nose. And main thing is they're all pointers, so they will be using their nose. Yeah, they got to be full. I agree with you, Leah. Yeah, Ralph, yeah, you think they're full, but we fed them a little later today. We're supposed to feed them about 5:30. Yeah, I would think they're full too, but these are like high premium treats. That one dropped it, look right there. So they're getting to use their nose. They're gonna be pointers, or maybe one day. Yeah, I saw him do that backflip. Bailey. We have the natural bobtail gene, and then some of them if we do, most time I do it. I've been doing this about 30 years, but we band the tails, so we don't actually dock them. There's no blood or anything. Yep, mother's doing great. She's ready to get rid of them though. She fed them today, but that was one time. She didn't feed them at all yesterday. But as you can tell, they're missing meals. See how chubby they are. They love to eat the puppy chow. Yeah, they're Brittany's. They're one of the smaller pointers. So, And I put a liver treat in there in the Snuffle mat, so it's a new treat that they have really hadn't had before. So it's making them use their nose. We do sell them, but we're licensed and everything. We've been doing it since 1991. What's that, 35 years? So right now they're just having to use their nose and dig. Those little cloth things are making it hard. Yeah, I imagine Bailey, Kaylee, that's they're pretty wild. Puppies are pretty wild anyway. You just got to give them some structure. Routines with puppies. I don't know, Sweeney. Sometimes it depends on the wait list. Right now we already have all of these were reserved, and then we already had 5 more people reserved. And so that so we'll have another litter sometime soon to fill that wait list. And then we do all the health testing on the parents. And all our parents are show champions. They also do field work. A lot of our puppies we have a puppy that's a cadaver dog, service dog, therapy dogs, the puppies we sell to people. That's wild. Little liver male. And so we have search and rescue dogs. We have one dog that's like a big retriever. So we have a wait list, all that stuff. You have to fill the application out. It's not, we got dogs for sale. We don't do all that. We're not trying to sell them on YouTube for sure. Yeah, we have a website, Lisa. Hilltop Brittany Kennel. We're all over the internet. We have YouTube, Facebook pages, all that stuff. Yeah, we do a lot of hunting, so we have a good many dogs too, but they're not all Brittany's. They're maybe a pointer setter, but we don't breed those. We only breed Brittany's. We've been, like I said, been doing it since 91. Uh-oh. I think that's the little girl, little orange girl. Mustache boy waiting for me to pick him up. Yeah, raising puppies is a lot harder than people think, especially if you put the money in it. Yeah, it's kind of hard sometimes selling them or, giving them new homes, but they want their own person. In about another week or so, they'll want their own person. Last night when we came on, they were whining because they could see me through the fence. The last thing we want to do is pick them up, because that would train them that if they whine, they get for us to pick them up. But they start wanting people to, pet them and hold them and constantly. So they need their own person. We will take them outside. They've had their first vaccination. Yesterday they had their first vaccination. So usually 4 days after that, we start taking them outside to our front yard where we hopefully no other dogs have been, so they don't get any parvo or anything. So that's normally what we do. The best treat is a hot dog cut up into like quarters and then put it in the microwave for just a little bit to make it shrink up a little bit, get a little harder. And that's the best treat to give your dogs. And it's very small, and it's also stays fresh for a while. And this is the biggest one here, and he's sitting there getting all the little treats out of the Snuffle mat. Who can be the loudest? Hey Leah, hey Just a Runner. Sylvia, Eddie. Nope, no pooping. No pooping. No pooping. I figured I would catch them before they did it, but nope, didn't. Wasn't fast enough. Yep, the loudest is usually the most dominant one. Yep, had shots. So we're gonna wait a couple days before we put them on grass in case there's any germs. Normally the area we put into, we cut it, and the grass and stuff, and try to put some lime on it. I think my wife got that through Amazon or something like that. It's just a Snuffle mat, and it's pretty big. We have a smaller one too, but that's a pretty big one. So here's the smaller one here. That's the smaller one. That's the smaller Snuffle mat there. It doesn't have as many. It's not as big. I don't even think we have it loaded. They're actually kind of easy to load. They get all fired up on the, that's a cat tunnel we ordered. And I shake it and they get all fired up. Yes, Sylvia, that'll be great. I'm pretty sure it's Amazon. And I took some of them already away because they're starting to go to sleep. Let's look at that in the tunnel, poking his head out. Oh, he fell over backwards. And the tunnel is just a great thing, something new. I put them over here where they usually go to sleep at. They're actually laying down trying to go to sleep over there. We have a crate over here off the ground they sleep in. It has a potty area in case they need it. Also, they're getting so big. Look at that, it's got a thing in his mouth. The first day we put it in there, they're scared to death of it. And then eventually they get where they do like they do now and just destroy it and play hard. We have other stuff we'll be adding Like the crate, we did the crate, we do this, we do the snuffle mats, and we just keep giving new ideas for them to explore. So whenever they go to their new home, they're not afraid of anything, or try to have confidence, as much confidence as they can have. Hi everyone. Hey Jose. I don't know what that one wants. Might want the crate. Something that one likes the crate, so I think she wanted to get in there. Yep, wanted to get in there and lay down. That's why it was whining. Hi everyone. Yeah, Sylvia, that's always good. Yeah, Mustache Boy is asleep. He is over here sleeping with the other three. This is their bedtime. About 9 o'clock, we turn all the lights off. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel Brown. Appreciate y'all being here. So as you can tell, they're starting to get in the crate and go to sleep. That's exactly what we want them to do. This little boy right here always wants attention. When they lick you like that, they're being submissive. And they kind of see you as part of the family when you hold them and they lick you. This is his coloring here. And he's pretty calm too. Cute little face. And they're getting rough in the house. Yeah, ours are 5.5 weeks, 6 weeks, Sylvia. Our state has a law they can't go home until 8 weeks. Hi everyone, yep, thanks for joining. They're laying down in there. Those two liver ones are rough. A little chubby one here. A little chubby one. They're playing hard. get rough. Thanks, Daniel. Nicholas. The mats work. We just have to wash them every night. We'll start potty training them. Thanks, Kate. Yeah, he knocked him out of the box. Nicholas, I don't understand your question. Hi, everyone. That one's one of the bosses, the big orange one. But he's messing with a boy that's pretty. That little girl right there, Liver, she's pretty tough. Yeah, this big orange one's the alpha. But that little female, she's pretty tough now. And they love to get in the crate. That's what we want. These are Brittany's. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels. Now they're just Brittany's. Yeah, the roaming. Thanks for joining. Yeah, they're just Brittany's roaming. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels. Now they're just Brittany's. They changed the name in the 80s, 90s. But people still call them Spaniels. Nothing wrong with it. Some people get offended, not me. I don't care. I had them when they were called Brittany Spaniels. Most people buy them as pets, Julie. Most people buy them as pets, but they are hunting dogs. A lot of our dogs, though, have done scent work. Like we have a dog in Florida that's a cadaver dog. Then we have another one. We have several that are service dogs. How old is your puppy, Sylvia? We just keep our dogs on a routine. We try to feed them. Yep, just a routine. Make sure you feed and water them. We feed and water them on a routine. That way they go to the bathroom on a routine. That sounds great, the roaming. They should have a routine for food and water. That helps them body train. Wonder what he's sneaking up on. Main thing is also teach them crate, make them stay in a crate so they'll get used to a crate. It should be something they want to do. Like last night we had 5 of them that went to sleep in the crate. Yeah, they're pointers. They're a small pointer. Our dogs weigh between 30 and 40 pounds. 30 and 40 pounds. I don't know, Sylvia. He could just be intimidated by new dogs. Take him a minute to warm up to them. That's a lot of stuff going on in the kennel, in the crate. This one's having the best time. Uh-oh, got some zoomies going on. Yeah, I've helped some dogs that were get over the gun. Thanks, Sylvia. Yeah, we hunt ours a good bit, so these are starting to calm down a little bit. They start running around the crate. Carrying the ball around. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Glad you're here. Yeah, some of them are that way. Yeah, their four brothers and sisters are already asleep next door. We have a crate over here that they sleep in at night. So they're already, yeah, Kate, they're real fun. They're getting really mischievous and starting to be trouble here soon. Because they're always biting and chewing stuff up. As you can tell on our crate here, it's all chewed up. They just chew it up. We take the door off of this one and let them go in and out, so it's a real comfortable, get them used to crate training. You can see they're already starting to go to sleep, lay down. So we have about 10 or 15 more minutes. Thanks, Mercy, for subbing. Yeah. Mine are definitely short-haired. I don't really have the long hair Brittany's, except for their legs. Has the feathering, but they shed a lot. People are like, they don't. They shed. All dogs shed though. You got 2 asleep in the crate. Yeah, there's 4 over here in their bedtime crate. I'll have to move these later to the bedtime crate, but they were already getting sleepy, and then when I knew he had to use the bathroom, so I moved him already. So they're already asleep. Yep, that's what I like. And so when you get them at home, it starts making a better pet if we can do all this. Mercy Mom is outside taking a break. Well, she's actually on the couch right now, but she was outside. She fed them this morning. Yesterday, she never fed them, but as you can tell, they're eating good dog food. Thanks, Sasha. Yeah, we work hard at it. Mom and Dad are both show champions, so. That one's always kind of restless. He's one of the last ones to go to sleep. Thanks, everyone. We're probably going to end here in about 10 minutes. If they don't get up, we'll probably end in 5 minutes. But Mom's pretty much through. She's ready to wean them. They're going to be 6 weeks in a couple of days, so she's kind of done with them. She wouldn't even get in the pen with them yesterday. But I don't blame her. They're pretty rough. They all got teeth now, so she's been keeping them straight, though. Hi, everyone. Yep, we're watching these puppies sleep. This one's doing good. You're welcome, Sylvia. Bell keys. Thanks, Kate. Good night. We'll be back on tomorrow. Hey, Kim. We're watching these puppies. Somebody's making some noise in the kitchen, so we vacuum around them and all that stuff too to get them ready. But that one here's the noise in the kitchen. The kitchen's right in there. So that's a little boy, so he's looking. Yeah, their little legs. Yeah, they started about 8 and they lasted about 50 minutes of playing hard, and now they're kind of all turning under. Yep, we got to match all their personalities with the new owners. I think so far we got good matches. To get one of the more dominant dogs, you need to have dogs before. I was fit to say, he usually gets in the crate to go to sleep. Like I said, we got their sleeping crate over here. Hey, Pedro. Glad to see you from Hartford. We're in Georgia. He can get in. We had 5 in there last night, Sasha. It was pretty funny. I was going, where happened to them? I looked, and there was 5 of them in there. But then it didn't take long. They got out. 2 of them did, because I knew it was too cramped in there. It's a small crate, so. This is how we start crate training them before they go home. Hey, MD, glad you're here. Like I said, y'all, about 7 more minutes. They're kind of winding down anyway, but we've got over 100 people again, so thank y'all for joining. Thank you. We do health testing on all the parents and DNA testing also on all the parents. So we're hoping to produce a nice, healthy, purebred Brittany. Thank you, Julie. And we're also fixing to turn the TV in on this room. Yeah, they're all sleeping, Eddie. Hey, Ryan. Yeah, we put the rare green and yellow puppy up. We got different toys tonight. So we got to turn our music on for them to sleep with. So you might hear our lullaby going on. So now the sleepy music. Thank you, Eddie. Yeah, Ryan there. Starting to cozy up a little bit. Some of them I already put back in their nighttime kennel. Hey, Spider. Glad y'all here. This is the music we play pretty much every night. We recommend that our people, when they take them home, put them in a crate by themselves, away from everyone else, but play a little music, so it will help them. Yeah, starting to tire out, going to sleep. Except I got one awake over here. This little boy woke back up. See what he does. I think he just wants me to pick him up. Hi everyone, thanks for joining. Hi everyone, thanks for joining. I'm just watching these puppies. Got one still awake. The other ones have went to sleep. He's playing with a toy. Yeah, they call that liver and white. The other color is called orange and white. These are Brittany's. No worries. A lot of people call them dark or black. No, they're not for sale, Sharky. They've already been reserved. We have a litter once we have a wait list. All these have been reserved, and we already have a wait list for another litter that will be born hopefully in the next 2 months. Making all this noise, cleaning up, and there's 4 boys and 3 girls. Yeah, you'd have to go to our website, Sharky, and fill the application out and all that stuff. Yeah, they're pretty. Normally they sleep on each other when they're more cold. These are Brittany's. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels, but they changed the names. We had a litter that was 9 puppies. 6 of them were females, 3 of them were males. We had a litter one time of 10 where 7 of them were females and 3 of them were males. And then this litter has more males than females, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, it's about time to go bye-bye, Sancho. But I will say this, moms have consistently the same number every time. We have a female, she had a litter of 12, and then she had a litter of 14. This dog had a litter, her name's Minnie. She had a litter last year of 6, and this year she had a litter of 7. So if they have a big litter, they pretty much continue to have big litters. This one's trying to steal that toy that one's laying on. Yeah, there's a person I know that has a Brittany litter right now that had 18. That was like 2 weeks ago. I don't know how they're doing, but she had a litter of 18. And I know they were all living after day 1, so that's a good sign. One of my dogs had a litter of 9, every time she had a litter, and that was about 3-4 times over her life, from 2 till 6. She had a litter every year, pretty much, and she had 9 every time, except one time she had 8. Yeah, the main thing is keep them warm the first couple days. And our temperature is not warm. They need to be about 90 degrees. So the area they're in needs to be hot, uncomfortable for us, almost uncomfortable for mom. But it's about 90 degrees is the temperature. That way they're not using any energy to stay warm. They're using all their energy to feed. And after about the first 4 days, if you can keep them, then the only other problem you could have after that would probably be mom laying on them and squishing them. That happens a lot. And that's why you see those pig rails and stuff up around the edges of the pens when they're babies. That keeps mom from squishing them in the corner or something like that. Because they're really not big enough to get away. And the kitchen is doing dishes, so he's all paying attention in there. You hear that noise in there. Got some frog legs. Yep, I call it frog legs. This one wants to play now. He had him a little nap. He's kind of the calm one. He kind of took himself out early and went over there and went to sleep. He's like, wake up. He's playing with the ketchup and mustard. So yeah, they're having fun. Some of them are getting tired. Some of them just about out. He woke back up. Now he wants to play with the ketchup mustard, kind of a chew toy that they can play tug of war with. I love to see him carried around. They're not for sale, Jose. Nope, they've all been reserved. We have a waiting list. Yeah, we have a whole application, everything you got to fill out on our website and get on the wait list. We just normally don't have puppies available for sale. You have to kind of wait on them. Yeah, we DNA test all our parents, health test them, all that stuff too, so. I love him carrying around that ketchup and mustard. Hey, Nettie. Glad you're here, Nettie. Jose, glad you're here. Just watching these few more minutes and we're going to put them to bed. You hear a blender and they're all looking curious. He's not scared of anything. He wants to figure out what that noise is. We have vacuum cleaners we do a lot too, so he might think it's the vacuum cleaner coming. As you can tell, he's kind of pawing. He kind of paws at the vacuum cleaner. He's trying to wake up his brother. Tell him it's time to play. Yep. Yep, all the noises, we desensitize them a lot. And like right now we have music playing, TV's playing to hear voices. All those, that goes a long ways. Oh, he just tipped over. Hi everyone, glad you're here. Yep, we're just trying to get these puppies trained so they can go to their forever homes. Got the crate training started. I love to see him carry that ball around. Okay, Jose, good night. Y'all too, Ryan. Oh no, done got him woke up. Yeah, we're watching these puppies. Hey everyone, yep, about time to go to bed. They're all tuckered out from playing. As you can tell, it was a war zone. Hi everyone, thanks for joining. Hey Andy, yeah, they're all tuckered out. It was a little WWE SummerSlam earlier. Yeah, here to food. And we got our sleepy time music for the puppies. Time for them to go to bed. We usually put them to bed about 9:30. We'll be up at 5 feeding them again. And the main thing is we want them to get used to that crate, sleeping in that crate. Because we want them to help their new owners crate train them when they get them home. Appreciate everyone coming. If you haven't, you can like the video and sub. Hi everyone, thanks for joining. Thanks everyone for joining. If you haven't liked the video, sub please. Listen to a little tail wags in his sleep. Yep, that's why we wash these pads every night. Thanks everyone for joining. All right, y'all, we're gonna end it. It's time to put these two to bed with the other ones. And we will be on tomorrow night for about 2 hours, usually an hour and a half, 2 hours. Thanks a lot for coming. If you haven't liked our video, sub to our channel. And we will see y'all tomorrow night.